Play to earn gaming is really advancing, and today we're going to look at a play to earn game that actually looks like a lot of fun. It's got everything in it from NFTs, to of course having its own token, to virtual land. It's got farming, breeding, horse racing, and we'll have jousting in it eventually, as well as other games. We're going to talk today about crypto unicorns. And at first it looked a little bit silly to me with these characters, but the more I look into it, the more I'm really intrigued. And I went ahead and just bought my first couple of parcels of land, and I'm trying to decide on a unicorn to buy for myself. So that being said, this is not financial advice. You should do your own research before jumping into any gaming, NFT, or crypto project. NFTs can be completely volatile, and just please do your own diligence before jumping into anything yourself. So let's take a look at the Crypto Unicorns website. We can see the carefree unicorns frolicking in the grass here. And we can see it's a digital pet collecting and farming game that's built on the blockchain, which will be on Polygon. So the fees will be very minimal whenever you need to do transactions within the game. It says land minting is over. That was for the first 10,000 parcels. They're having a second 10,000 parcel launch shortly, and then there'll be another 10,000 parcels in February that will be going on. Eggs have already hatched. There are a few eggs you can buy that are unhatched on OpenSea now. You'll build your farm to grow crops, and you'll craft materials that can then be sold or used to breed other NFTs that, of course, then can be sold. And then there's lots of land within the metaverse, and there'll be horse racing, jousting, and more games coming up. And if we look at the market, there's 10,000 unicorns right now. And the floor price is really surprising me on these. I was introduced to the game when the floor was about 0.25 ETH, and so I was waiting for the floor to drop, and it never did. It's been climbing pretty steadily, and 0.433 is the lowest you can get in right now. And they have also mythics. If you're a collector and like to find the rares, got a lot of different ones with really rare traits that you can take a look at on OpenSea. And then they also have a land market. The land is less expensive at this time, and I imagine the floor might drop a little on this when there's the next mint, because there'll be then 20,000 items available here. So I did buy a couple parcels of land, and there's lots of different types of land and different rarities of the land itself. There's common, rare, and mythic. The mythic land is the expensive land, and you can still get into that at almost the same price as getting into the unicorns itself. It will use the RBW, or rainbow token, of course, since we're dealing with unicorns here, and you can stake RBW to get rewards. And you can spend RBW in the game, of course, to buy other items within the game itself. It'll also be used as a governance token. So if you want to help shape the way the game's going, then you can use it as voting within the governance itself. The project's being developed by Laguna Games, and you can see that they have teams actually throughout the whole world. And they're a global team of industry veterans, worked for lots of different design games, and you can see they're all fully doxed, and they're also looking for a lot of other help within the team. And we can look at their Medium article. It gives a little bit of background behind the team that's working directly on crypto unicorns. We've got Aaron Bierschmidt, the CEO, 10 years of gaming experience at Foundation Games and Beyond Games, 8 game titles including Lumi, Ravenwood Fair, Battle Strike Force, and he has actively invested in crypto since 2017, so he's not new to the whole crypto space. Then we got the Chief Technical Officer, Steven Garcia, with 10 years of gaming experience on the developer side as well as the tech and the tools. And then we've got, others with 15 years of experience, 20 years of software development experience, design lead with 10 years experience, senior client engineer with 20 years of game experience, art director with 8 games experience, server lead, and the list goes on and on. I'll leave a link to their Medium article if you do want to look at the team and do more due diligence there. It's neat because the way they're dividing it up, there are different unicorn classes on rare and mythical lands. So there's mythic lands that all unicorns feel at home in. A unicorn can go on any ground, but when it is on his land, it can only get better. So a unicorn whose type matches the land will produce more on that land. So this graphic is in the Discord itself under the FAQ, and you can make sure that if you're buying a unicorn, that it matches the land type that you're buying as well. So you can kind of strategize on what you're buying. If you're buying multiple pieces of land, you want to make sure that you're buying ones that are going to be more valuable for the unicorn that you're getting. With the unicorns themselves, they have a lot of different traits that are available for each one of them. Not only do they have the properties, but they have stats where they have accuracy, attack speed, breeding points. Everybody's going to have 8 of 8 breeding points. You can breed your horse 8 times. Magic, movement speed, resistance, and vitality. So there's all these different things to look at when you're purchasing, not just what the unicorn looks like. You want to be thinking of what class it's in, and you want to look at the stats and see what they're at. Different one, obviously movement speed. If you're looking for a racing horse, you're going to want something that's got better speed. If you're wanting one that's going to be able to battle, which I believe they're going to have a battle game eventually in the future, then you'll want the defense to be higher, attack speed to be higher, possibly attack. So there's lots of different things within the unicorns themselves that are going to be really interesting and make for really unique gameplay within the game. The game's set to come out in February of 2022, and then they'll be adding in the jousting and the horse racing at a later date that might be closer to Q2, and then they'll be adding in battling, and I'm sure they'll keep adding to the mini games that are within the main farming and breeding game itself. Whether you're looking for a fun play to earn game or just looking to buy virtual land within the metaverse itself, I think Crypto Unicorns would be a good game to take a look at. If you found this information valuable, please click that like button, and feel free to click the subscribe button and the bell notification, and you'll be notified whenever we put a new video out. That being said, thank you for your time. Hope you enjoy researching crypto unicorns, and maybe we'll see you in the game. This is Michael Ray. I'll see you in the next video.